I wonder who the hell was calling you all day about you were right.
Oh, they're all dying to tell me how right I am about
I
everything.
don't know who the heck it is.
Everyone. I think there's even a message from you on there.
No. At least Pence ain't gonna make him get out of the office. You still think he's gonna be in the office? He ain't gonna be in the office.
Under martial law, Steve, he's got the right to do anything.
Why are you doing
they
it then?
want. They're going to. They're pulling it out of the hat all along. They've been doing this. It's an ongoing thing. First of all,
I hope he gets to stay.
as I told you, the amount of people that wanted to keep Trump in, they're making him look like the bad guy, right? They got to make him look right. It's all a game, right? It's a movie. It's like a movie. It's like watching a movie. It's all fake. So what they got to do is, if you watch the movie and you know movies as well as we all do, then it's a no-brainer. So what they do is they make it look like he's gonna lose the election, and he lost the election. He didn't lose the fucking election because there's no real true election. It's all games. They give you the predictions ahead of time, and then they give you like 4 or 5 different guesses. One of those guesses, I kept telling you, was the fact that Trump is going to be the last president in the United States. We're going over to their new world order, and it's going to be just like it is in Germany. You got Merkel for fucking 20, 30 years. You got Putin in Russia for 20, 30, 40 fucking years.
But this guy here hasn't been in there that long. I think he's been there 20
Same
years.
thing America's going over to. Yeah. Under capitalism, we're going to go under to have...
Like the guy in Canada,
right.
Too. They didn't call it president, they call it something else.
Prime Minister, right.
Yeah, they call it that.
Right.
He's a young guy.
Right, so we're going to do the same thing, that's all. So you got to program the human population, the zombies. Otherwise, the zombies, they need the program, and they want to see it on the news first, then they believe it. So they're going to put it out on the news, just like they fucking did. It's unbelievable the way it all goes down. It's funny to watch. And then, so it's not like it's psychic predictions. It's just fucking obvious. They're going to pull this shit. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. So when he comes out and starts saying, this is a war on China, and then all of a sudden I hear my father say that, then I'll hear Uncle Frank or whoever, someone else say it, then I'll hear someone, Aunt Rose might say it, then you might hear Amy say it, and then, so you realize that everyone around you has got that in their head, that Uncle Eddie with North Korea, right? Well, North Korea's like sending bombs to the ocean and poisoning everybody. Where do you think they get these fucking stupid ideas? They get them from their news. They get them from the television, the movies. Every fucking movie that we watched since we were kids had to do with America being blown up by some foreign...
Yeah, James Bond movies are all about that.
Yeah,
Crime Rivers, the other countries.
Programming. It's programming. They program us that way. Then when they send us to school, go look what the kids are learning in school. All false history, false science,
I've been watching the religion. Stupid alien shows too. Those ones, I love them ones. They come up with some real good ones, boy.
Exactly. So that's how they get everyone to believe that space aliens exist, because they have to first convince them that outer space is actually real.
The only confusing thing I got,
put some rockets up there.
It shows these things, these buildings, they made out of rock and shit.
Mm-hmm.
How good they did it, all that shit they did, put it together. It makes you wonder how they lifted them up and put them onto each other so perfect, so tight together. You know what I mean? That kind of shit makes me think it's from out of the world, because they were built a couple thousand years ago. And them using little chisels and...
All right, I'll try to stay calm.
No, let's not get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
No,
because I gotta... Yeah, you're gonna leave anyways, because I know your game. So here's the thing. I had a briefcase filled with stones and rocks about 3 years ago. I had this briefcase filled with the stones and rocks, and I had the ancient ruins of Peru, which are those 350-ton stones, and I wanted to know, because Jake and Tony were over here, and they were making claims one day, and Matt, and they were all making claims that, again, same thing you just said, space aliens and all this shit.
They had to lift them somehow.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. You don't think, everything that I said from then until now, you have not paid any attention to that. Because what I keep telling you is that was us. That was us that did that. We had that technology. When we were more electrical creatures, we had that technology. What's the technology? The same shit I've been showing you guys. The triangular shapes are the builders, Steve. So if you use the electromagnetic nanocarbon system that we live in, and you, let's say all these chemtrails I've been bitching about for fucking 15 years, right? That's the heavy metals that they're pouring into the atmosphere in order to control what you're talking about. So how do you do it? With 2 magnets. Remember, I wanted you to collect the magnets for me, and you did? Look at, you gave me all these great magnets. So how could you not know and ask that question when I've been saying to you, this is all, we can see this, we can experiment with it.
Right, yeah.
So we can push magnet off of magnet by using reverse magnetism, right?
Right. I know that.
Right, so reverse magnetism, you could carry a 350-ton stone all the way down. This is good music. I played this music. This is my fucking good, yeah. This is good, top quality fucking tunes.
Crap.
You're lucky I don't fucking
Yeah,
charge.
fucking weed
You're lucky I'm not charging.
My butter ain't telling me that's good.
So electromagnetism to do that, then how did you cut them? Well, again, I bring up the chemtrails, because if you're dumping all this shit in the atmosphere and you're controlling it and then pretending like you don't know it, you gotta pretend that your nephew never said any of this to you. That's what you gotta do, right? Because it is. It is. This is ancient.
No, I know when you do with the magnets. I know that part. I learned that in school.
Right,
shit
so
like
rocks
that.
and stones are full of what? Heavy metals.
Yeah.
Rocks and stones are filled with heavy metals, right? So we can easily move those fucking heavy metals using electromagnetism. We lost that technology. It wasn't space aliens, because outer space is
Well,
not
makes you
even
think
exist.
about it. When you see the stuff, the carvings
because
they
you
did,
see it on
the
every-
special tools they must have used to carve out of the rock to make all these faces and they're, you know.
What tools? What
I
tools?
don't know, to carve out the holes.
Well, it's proven that there's no right. So okay. So a bolt of lightning comes down, acting as a plasma, which is way better than any modern man-made laser beam, right? Because a laser beam we know can cut a hole through a rock like that, right?
Mine probably nice you can burn fire.
That's a fire. That's starting a
Well,
fire.
I
That's a
think no
totally
fires.
different story. But I mean, as far as laser beams go, which in my opinion,
I know, but I like
garbage.
that show, okay? Don't wreck my show.
Right,
Give
so
me
it's
this.
all part of the program.
And then they're saying, you know what I mean, just the way it is.
Right.
I got my questions once in a while.
Right, but what I'm saying is it's all around us. We can see it with our own eyes. Why would we have to go watch a television show telling us lies and bullshit stories when we can see the real system? So when I say, hey, look at the jets pouring out all these heavy metals and minerals all over the sky, you guys all go like this and close your fucking eyes. And
I
say
do
you
not.
don't see nothing. Yes, you do.
I haven't seen them lately.
You know, oh my God.
You still see them?
Holy fuck.
You
yes.
do really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Of course.
Well, I gotta bust your father about this one. I haven't brought it up lately. I'm gonna say, yeah, you seen those chemtrails lately?
Hey, you guys, you can see it's feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast. You can see the entire plan, the entire program written right here in the clouds, the rocks, the stones, everything. The moon, that's why I got these moons rolling around everywhere. You can see the imagery in everything.
But
you
China's
gotta
gonna
look.
they already got people on the moon, I think.
But you gotta look. Yeah, there's no people on the moon, because the moon's not a ball floating around in outer space like you think.
I don't know if they are or not.
They're not. It's not. It's not like that.
It's like, I didn't come over here to start drinking, you know.
The real
It's
system,
alright, it's alright.
The
You
real
and I
system.
know.
The real system is so much.
I just want my other 1400.
Unbelievable.
You just see me yesterday. What? I didn't go nowhere. I didn't go on the computer. I sat in my living room watching movies. I kept falling asleep. I was up till 2:30. Roxanne goes, "Really, Dad?" I said, "Yeah. Remember I told you I couldn't sleep? I know I could sleep. I kept falling asleep in the house." I said, and I wasn't sitting in a recliner. I'm using the other chair you gave me with the little arms. I put that where that was, and that one I don't fall asleep in that one, but the other one I did, and I didn't get shit done yesterday. And that's why I fucked up by not thinking putting potato balls in the microwave when I got the stupid air fryer. That would have kept it nice on the outside. Like you said, it was like freaking chewing soft, soggy.
Yeah, it's just like having mashed potatoes at that point. That's the whole trick that makes them special, is they're fried mashed potatoes.
Yeah, yeah.
Can she help me with my homework?
Yeah, tell her.
Who? Who?
The cat.
Oh boy, you talking to cats now, buddy?
Help me with my homework.
Better conversation. At least the fucking cats listen. I fucking talked to the cat. Yeah. For fucking 10 years, I spout shit out of my mouth, and then you guys say shit. Gee, I wonder how I wonder how the space aliens moved the fucking stones.
Okay, all right, okay. You reminded me.
Talking about
I must have knew
balls.
this stuff when I was in.
Yeah.
I just forgot it. Don't forget. I started drinking early age. Not as early as you did. You topped them all off.
Yeah.
Never seen no kid 2 years old walking around a decker full of pee.
Yeah, my fucking rock's right there. Look at the rock I talked to. Look, we put a big X on him. He listens to me, that fucking rock. He's the only one.
Okay, what else was I gonna tell you?
Tell me about GTOs and fucking potato balls.
Oh
That
no!
shit.
Oh, I know.
Shit that we know about.
Hey, I wanted to find out. I wanted to find out if Matthew Friend is gonna go look at that car. I forget what it's not Boston, but it's out that way. Remember Worcester?
Yeah.
Under owner in 1967 GTO, and it's blue. It's the only one that's gonna show up. Black vinyl top. It's a baby blue. And I remember years ago that color. I was trying to tell Matthew. My friend Joey Day had a 4-door 62 Impala Chevy, and it had that same color, baby blue on it. And he's calling it a different color blue. It's from a Mustang or something. Why would they put a Mustang color on a
Because they
GTO
like it.
back then from the factory? Factory.
Because they changed the ECM.
Yeah, but it's still almost the same color.
The color code. Yeah, they changed the code.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was. Poor cat. Oh
Alright,
no.
Craigslist.
She ran into a chair. She ran right
Poor
into the
dirty
chair.
cat.
Where's the
Poor
trees?
little kitty cat, huh?
Where are the trees?
Right here.
What, you think it's hungry?
Right there.
No, it's
You think
not.
that cat's hungry?
Never feel bad. Trees.
You already did your schoolwork already?
No, no, it's done.
Oh.
I have one more thing to do. A little small thing. Good.
You ever get the fruit stuck between your toes when you walk on them?
But once I crush them, really big. It's not midnight one.
Hey, does your cousin Ricky have cats and dogs? Birds?
He might be proper. But he wouldn't have an animal. Like, they're very strict.
Huh.
They feel really nice.
It's not a matter of strict, it's a matter of cleanliness. Cat hair is hard to keep up with. My grandmother was the same way. She liked pets, but she didn't, she knew better.
She didn't like the
Got
cats on the
allergies and-
refrigerator, on the counters, on the
There's a
stove.
66 in here. I don't see any 67. I'll turn them on there, don't worry.
Did you know that your coat is 73 there?
I'm gonna blow it up, hold on.
No, you're not gonna blow it up.
I just hit on it, hold on.
You're on Western Mass, that's why.
I know, but you said there were no
Worcester.
deals on it. This one right here.
That's all I'm on, ain't it?
$5,800, Steve.
When now it showed up. I didn't see that one the other day.
Look at this, Steve.
Oh, that is, yeah. I didn't see it though. Huh. I didn't go on yet. That must have just showed up because I was just on there the other day when I seen the blue one on Worcester.
He's in,
I always like those taillights.
he's in the Pontiacs too. I should call him and see if he wants to trade.
Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta save some cars for, Olivia's gonna be driving soon.
Easy enough to get a new car.
What did they say, no motor training?
No motor training.
I did see that one then. Even though, I seen it had no motor, but I'm saying that I did see that
I'm
one.
gonna call him.
Look at the Worcester one for now. Too bad, like I say, your father likes to watch in the auctions and shit. This is even more fun than the auction to me. I could sit there, look at the car for a while, check it out, dream,
He's so fast. He doesn't actually act like
With the cat?
Yeah, no, and if I'm trying to hide it back here. It was, I think.
He must see a little tint of the red. You gotta just go a little bit more towards me, and you'll see a little red's that come around the corner more. There, now you've seen it now. See?
Yeah, he must have already sold it because
Worcester?
coming up in the
I was just on there this morning.
And
Worcester.
Okay,
It's a 1967 GTO. Worcester. It should be the only one that's gonna show up, and it should be blue. It won't show up in it. There it is. Mine show up by itself. You must have punched in a different setup. Blow it up and you look at it. Like I say, it looks pretty good shape to me. The quarters look nice. Look at that. They show pictures of it. Underneath all surface rust, so you can tell if it's sitting around. That was the fender I think they showed with the rust, which didn't look real bad. got a little bit of rust around the back window if you really look. But I don't know. It's coming up. There's the numbers. It says different codes. And Matthew was saying that you know, and he's got the book at home that Uncle Frank had. You look up the codes and it tells what it came with, not options, got power windows that don't work.
If you look at it close though, everything is pitted.
Oh, I know. Oh yeah,
pitted.
it needs a lot. It does.
It needs a restoration.
Yeah. But to see all the floors look that good and the parts they're showing the frame that usually fucks up. Oops. Sorry, I swore.
I don't care about that. It does look weak though.
You know what I mean?
It looks weak.
Right. That's why I said to Matthew, you gotta make sure you're going. You need to bring a hammer. What's the guy gonna get mad at you? You don't have to hit real hard.
You'll know when you get up to it.
Yeah.
You'll know. If it looks real thin, you feel around with your hands.
He said, oh, Matthew goes like this. You just changed the frame. He says, well, why would you spend 20 grand? Why don't you buy that 66?
Yeah.
You gotta go through the car. You know?
Yeah.
I like my 66. I always like the bow tie lights, the tail lights. There was another guy that had a Le Mans. He put those 66 lights, but he didn't change the, you know, it was a 67, so it didn't have the bow tie set up. But he put the 66 lights in there. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
They look cool if you see that. You know?
I'm gonna call him that one in Hagawar now.
The needs bumper to be recalled, the back one's dented.
Yeah.
You know, like I say, there's a lot of things that add up.
I see it.
Yep.
I see it.
And like I say, the vinyl top, you look, it's got bubbles. We're topping
Yeah,
the roof.
it's a total restoration.
Yeah.
You're better off spending 30 and getting one that don't
Right.
need restoration.
Right. That's the thing. Why spend 20? And it's free. He said it's free.
It's too bad they let all the interior shit hit like that,
Yeah.
you know, during storage and everything.
Yep.
Because that really ruins it. The columns all gotta be repainted and all the chrome, the shifter, everything's all pitted.
Yep. And most likely a lot of people that are looking at it right now to look at those things and add it up.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you don't know what you're doing. You could paint that car with fucking spray cans.
Right. If you wanted a numbers matching car to do a total restoration on, then you could. But
Yeah.
to buy it for 20 grand as a driver,
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do a quick.
Oh, it says
job.
it runs and drives and all that.
Yeah.
It says,
Yeah, that I believe. But if you know, in order to go to the car shows like those guys want to do and stuff, you gotta restore the fucking.
Yeah. Yep. But Smalley, Matthew told me Smalley's getting rid of some of his cars. He's getting rid of
To be honest with you, I'm surprised he's asking that much for it.
that's why when
12,
his friend
15.
offered him 15 on the phone,
Yeah.
the guy said, come look at the car.
Right.
So that means he'll take 15 to me.
Right.
You know, I was telling your father. Then you know him. He's more like you. Well, brother.
Yeah, I would even get there and even knock it down to 12.
Yeah?
You know.
Especially if you have cash.
Yeah, I was gonna offer you 15. I got 15 cash, but really looking at it, you know, it needs a complete interior. Everything's pitted. The dash is gonna have to be ripped out. Everything's gonna have to be restored. The frame's got some weak spots, and I can see them. I can see the frame's got weak spots. This area looks okay.
Which side is that though? Is that the passenger or driver? I think it's the passenger, I think. The front. You know, the floors look good. Right there.
Yeah, the floors look good. Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe it could have been a out west car or something. See, right there does make you think. I see something hanging in, and plus that floor part. That's the driver's side, I think.
Yeah, this one I'm trying to get to. Yeah, this area here looks weak.
Yeah.
All in there.
That little corner thing.
Yeah. And that's usually the spot. That's usually one of the weak places.
Yep. They collected all that salt over the
Yeah,
years.
because a lot of times they put the brace from here to there when they put an extra brace in.
Yeah.
That's what Terry did to my father's.
Right. But just looking at
You
that.
got, you know, wheel cylinder leaks, axle leaks,
Yeah.
you know, all the evidence of
Yeah.
all that's all over the place.
Yeah.
There's a lot of leaking going on.
And it says, you can't see the speedometer where it says the miles, but it says 80-something thousand. Maybe if I look with a binocular when it gets to the
Which
dashboard.
could be 380 for all.
Oh, no, I know.
That odometer starts over again.
Oh yeah.
You'd have to go by Carfax to find out the real, and maybe you get lucky.
But if you've seen the car that Mike Smallwood bought, Mike,
Mm-hmm.
a 70 GTO, 400 3-speed standard on the floor, hardtop, red, it looked pretty nice, the way Frank said and all that. But you know, it needs work too. He paid 20, and that was a frame off, done like 10 years ago or longer. It was a lady that he bought it from.
That was a frame off restoration that
Yeah.
she did, or he did.
No, he didn't do it. The lady had some place to it. Yeah, frame off. Yep.
Yeah.
So that was a deal for 20 grand.
Yeah,
For 70, yeah.
right.
Oh yeah. Yep. And it's rare because he has a 3-speed standard. But Smallwood told Matthew he doesn't like the way the tranny is. But to get the better money right now for it, rebuild the tranny. But he's selling that one. He's got somebody to buy that one. To buy his 67, the blue one that me and you seen that guy was painting. Remember? He's selling that one. I don't know how much. He's got that one for already got 3 people to buy cars off of him. And the other one's that older one, that black one. I like that one too. The Pontiac, the 37.
As soon as you start running your fingers
I
down,
know.
it's gonna be a crunch, crunch,
Yeah.
crunch.
No,
Oh,
look, you can see stuff. Like I say, I can see it. Matthew didn't notice this. He was probably high when he was looking. But the fender, that ain't bad. But that they ain't showing the driver's fender. That's the passenger one. Front fender.
Yeah, but those are the lower fender
Patches,
patches.
they
You
have
gotta
those-
do the whole thing.
Yeah. But
Look at how many times it's already been patched. Look
Yeah.
at the Bondo evidence. This area has already been patched
Yeah.
so many times throughout its life. During the last rest, I don't know, maybe.
who knows? It doesn't say that's original paint job. That's for sure. But I told Matthew, you look at it good. You know.
Yeah, see, this is Bondo here that around these little rust
This-
areas.
yeah.
It was skimmed to a Bondo, so
Something,
somebody
yeah,
patched
yeah.
it at one
Could have
time.
been a quick patch job. Touch up, you know, whatever.
It's pretty amazing that they didn't throw a quick crappy paint job on just to protect the metal, you know?
Yeah. Yep. And then if he's got a clean title, it should say on the title when the last time it was registered. If it's been sitting, you know, in a garage or something. Then Matthew says, if he buys it, he's gonna keep it over here in the driveway for a little bit. I looked at the phone, I go, that means you're gonna have to get rid of the Grand Prix. Or maybe something is gonna get done over there. Then he goes, I gotta go. You know how you do with you? I gotta go. Yeah. He goes, I gotta go, Steve. I gotta go. I'm like, oh, brother. You got me on a roll. You know? You know yourself, we be driving it just like we do at a floor shift. You're standing in a column there. I mean, I'm not gonna column.
Yeah,
That's more fun
I
on
would
the
change
floor.
it. I would not believe that just to be stock original.
Oh, no, me
Yeah.
either. I put it on the floor.
Yeah.
I like the floor shit, but who
As
cares?
a matter of fact, if it's a car like these guys are looking for, it's cheap enough to find a Muncie 4-speed, a rebuilt one, and put that in the fucking thing.
Yep,
Have some fun with it.
I know.
And then, you know, he said it runs though, right?
It says runs and drives. In that freaking thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, you can listen to the video, hear it run, it even says. Go ahead, go on
okay.
some other thing. It says on that, I go on that. Hear it run, the sound of it, you know? It says somewhere there. At the bottom.
Background video running.
I hit it with my arrow and didn't do that. I said, I'm not gonna punch that shit in. To hear it run. But it's a good thing they show it runs. People can hear that too. Say, well, at least it runs and drives. That's a good thing. Well, if you said you look under it, it needs a lot of, it does, it needs a lot of shit. It needs like me, I go through the whole front end underneath. You know, you're gonna do that. It's already got disc brakes too. Did you say disc brakes in there? Matthew said it's got disc brakes. Maybe he read the code on the firewall. Matthew must have had his book out. The numbers tell you what it comes with, you know? Power windows. You don't have tilt wheel.
Oh, it's on YouTube. It's a YouTube video. So you do this. You go like this. You put a blue line through it, right?
Yeah.
And then you right click it. My computer's slow on it. Then you write copy. And then you come up here. You go like this. Hit clear. And then you hit right click it. And hit paste. Paste. There it is. Pasted. Go to that.
That smoke I think?
It could be cold out, who knows? Got starter fluid on the trunk though. Sounds good.
At least he didn't fuck the dash up with cutting it. See what I mean?
So he's gonna wrap it up?
Yeah, he didn't cut the dash. Dash part, the wood part looks good. Wow, that throat kind of looks shitty. Yep, got the. There's the miles. They were straight across, all of them. 88 something.
Oop, wrong hole.
Some bits you feel. I always like the sound.
Door hinges.
Yep. That was a good sign. Like I said, at least this part of the dash is showing. Ain't all, don't look really bad or nothing. But like you said, all the clothes. Yeah, I seen that part. Yep, I seen that one.
I like the bench seat.
I know, that is cool. It is cool with them. Yep.
I would do a 4-speed in it with the bench seat.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Or even an automatic shifter that comes way the fuck up. From
Yeah,
back
yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Custom shifter.
Yeah. How about the driver's door? You didn't say, oh, the air conditioner will work. That's right. The air conditioner will work in the.
An AC car?
Yeah.
I didn't see that hole.
Oh, yeah, it's there. Someone showed it. I see the belt design in that. I see the belt was on. You know the number, you got a book on it. Tells you what car came in. See way over there?
Good phone call, trash, that's gotta go. Body lines are nice.
That's what I mean. It does look good that way for sure. Like I said to Matthew, I said, who knows? Could have had a body job done a long time ago. But the floors do look original to me, but they could have been changed 10 years ago. You don't know. Like you said, that frame part, I would be checking that for sure. That's why you could make it.
It's not a deal breaker, but it's a way to knock the price
Oh yeah,
down.
for sure. I'd
I'd run my hand across that vinyl top and make it crunch a little bit, and I would touch the door panel, and I would touch everything, and let them know that what he got here.
The seat don't look. He's showing the back seat.
I would give him 11 or 12 for it, but somebody else would come along and give him 15 or 20.
Yeah.
As if I had money. Is it a postcard? No, huh?
No. Here's the air conditioner.
Wow. Yes, you're right. Nice.
That, like I say, if I had the money, if I won money right now, I would do like you said.
Exactly.
Go with 15. Go with 15 to try to get this for 12.
Yeah. Then you're doing good.
Yep. And if you wanna, you pull the motor out. You put
Clean
in
it up nice and
gaskets.
drive it. Just clean
Or
it
yeah,
up.
right. Or
Enjoy
just
it.
right. But if you want to, make it look good, clean up the engine compartment, put the motor back in. Don't do nothing on the motor.
If
Just
it's
clean
really,
it,
if
paint
it's
it.
an 80,000 mile motor, really, then
Yep. Just paint it up and clean it up. It did sound good. That's one thing I gotta say. It's not, the bumper, like you said, dead bit, so that's gotta be replaced. That's why they're off. The body lines are looking at the body by when you look at the bumper, they're being hit above the plate on the driver's side. It made it probably cockeyed. The dash pad even looked good. Just that. I don't know what happened with the door there. Something spilled on it or something made it. Something was there. The chrome around the things you could clean up with touching them up, that kind of stuff, like you said, but the steering column, you could clean it up. But it sounds like it's still you have to do something before you drive it. Like say you gotta go through the brake line,
Yeah, I don't hear no rapping in the motor or nothing like that. Sounds good. But then again, he's not really revving it up or anything.
Something could happen. Yeah, ding, ding, ding. Come back, mine.
Yeah, he could have a little. Yep. Could have a lower end wrap or something to it.
The fellow said he don't remember who he sold the Grand Prix, the red one to,
Yeah.
and he don't remember what happened to JD's car either. The 68 GTO that they were using. They did do body work on it. He said they did. They put patches, he said, on the rocker panels. Not the rocker panels, the back quarters and shit. And they patched the trunk. They put a sheet metal in the trunk or something. That's all
really?
they did, yeah. He said that's all they did. He said that car go 120 miles an hour like nothing.
Yeah, handled nice too.
Yeah. But like I said, this does sound pretty good. Like I say, if he offered the guy 15, he's gonna go lower. Because for somebody to have this car restored, they're gonna have to put another 25 grand easy into it to pay somebody else to do the work. You know?
Yeah.
And there's bubbles under the top. To me, that means you gotta take the vinyl top off. You gotta fix those holes. Cut it out and put new steel in. Whatever you gotta do. So I say, like you said, probably 13 grand maybe.
My name is Jay Graham.
That'd be a
My
real good
family's
deal.
owned a Volvo auto
Right,
museum
Jay
since
Graham.
Anyway, yeah. But like you said, the 66. did the 66 have a nose on it? No, no, yeah, it did. It did. Just had the hood off to show it had no motor and tranny.
Can't show that. Yeah, there's some nice ones in here now. Let's look at this one.
He's gonna say a price? Why don't you plug the freaking thing back in so you hear what he's saying? 360 horse. He's got a breather on that one. Right? Frankie has 2 on. But see, you see the hose we were talking about right there. Remember? For the
What do you
PCE
mean, you
valve.
double the filters?
There's double filters on. The driver's side has one too. So you have to put another valve cover from the other side on that side to have double.
Right, but you don't have a 455 high compression motor in that car. That's the original 400.
Right, with just one.
Right. That 455 needs higher valve covers. It needs the high, you can't have the low valve covers on that 455. Guarantee it, man, guarantee it. Matter of fact, the original ones that come with those 455s go so fucking high, they almost look like a Ford valve cover. You know, Ford valve covers, you come up high.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so Maureen told me that Billy's gonna go over there and help out. He's working on the Judge first. That's gonna be the easiest one. Which that sounds like something with the front end, brake, rotors, whatever. And I don't know if he did anything else damage. That's done. Then he's gonna go to the white one and start working on the white one, whatever he's got to do on that, and try figuring it out. You know?
Yeah.
Because Billy knows what he's doing too. And get him away from the old ladies. You know what I mean? He's got his mother-in-law living down there. You know, his wife, his brother-in-law John, and I think his wife live upstairs with grandma or Meme.
Yeah, it's busy.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, he was good friends. I mean, him and Billy hung around each other since high school, so.
That's what I mean. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep, he started dating the sisters.
Yep, that was another thing they had in common, yep.
Yep, funny. It seems like Matthew feels like he's more happier when Billy's coming over than
Dave, yeah.
Dave. They want to make too many changes. He's trying to tell him, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, do this. I said, man, just listen, let him talk. That's all, he's just
Like
talking.
your dad used to do, right?
Yeah. He's saying, you should do this, you should do this. If you don't get the money right now, you don't do it right now, but if you want it later, you do it. You know? I told him, you got it, and at least he said, good, back to work, I'm gonna have all these cars going this year. I saw him when he says that. You know? I know Billy's gonna get both of them going. The white one, whatever's gotta be done. He'll tell Maureen, and Maureen probably will put money into it, you know. He says, you know, he'll do the work, help her out, whatever.
Right, which is really just do all the shit that I told you.
Yeah.
About $200 worth of crap.
Right.
Add a tranny cooler, higher valve covers, do the, you know, right? Is that what Billy's talking about, right?
I don't know what he's up to. I didn't get to talk to him, so.
That's all he's gonna do with that 67.
Go through it. He used to fuck around with them all too. He's a freaking diesel mechanic, all this other shit.
Yeah.
Next week, he's still got that Camaro. That black Camaro of his. One time he was in so Frank told me 12,000. Then one time he's down to 10,000. Then another time he's down to 9,000. Probably when he's needing money or just thinking about stuff, you know. But when I say it was pretty nice, but that was a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure it had a small block in it. And Matthew said he put the big block, 454 in it. I think it's a 4-speed car. I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe it's automatic. I have to ask that question. Never eat. Cats.
They can't eat with her paws. She got a 6 toe. She got an opposing.
Which
toe.
one? The one that just jumped up, or the other one that's on the floor? Oh, the one on the floor then.
Okay, yeah.
But I seen her look like she was grabbing it. The other one.
The other one, yeah, puts her paws in the water. They do that.
Yeah.
They get the dust off the top of the water. Is what they're doing.
Sure gave you the ham salad. You your father. He said it was all right. You don't even say he sucked. You heard him. I'm like, look at the phone. I go, what the fuck? You make me feel crummy now. So you know, I told him next time I go get some again, I'm gonna go to R.